Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. We're going to jump right in here and take a deck from MTG Arena Original Decks. And we're jumping in. We're doing no practice, no preamble. Of course, I don't have the mythics that I need to complete the deck as he had listed. So we're going to take a couple of mythics out. We're going to drop in a couple of things. What do we drop in, though? I don't know. I think I'm just going to go to Mythic and see what it suggests to me. Let's just flip through here and I'm not looking for anything in particular. I've heard that this is a good card though, so I'm going to throw two of those in there, and I think this willy-nilly thing will work out just fine. I think it will anyway. You're going to be with me on the journey though to see whether or not it does work out all right. So, having said all that, I think we're just going to jump right into some gameplay. I will be playing it through at double speed, so you don't have to sit through the boring sandbagging that people do on Arena. People like me. That's only when I'm salty. We'll see how salty I get during these games. Let's get into it. So, taking off double speed here, let's see how this deck performs. It is a green deck, obviously, that grows out of control very quickly. So we're going to start with our off color. We're going to get something down there that has protection so that they can't just, you know, kill it right away. That would be sad. Oh, they're going to make me discard a card. Well, that's a terrible way to start. Terrible way for me to start. Let's get some green pips on the board so we can have that devotion for the Nyx, except Nyx on the Nyx. Well, moving right along. Got a land card. That's okay. I still think with this, we've got 5 mana and we can get this on the board. Now, if they have some more targeted removal, we're in trouble. If they don't, well, they chose to target that because it was, and they're going to get rid of my graveyard. Well, screw you, buddy. Don't be mad. Don't play angry. Don't play angry. All right, so they'll block that. Surely they will use the -1 to get rid of, yes, of course, to get rid of my elf. Still got things to play every turn, and they're going to make me discard. Well, that is disheartening. So, I think, look at this deck go. Can't get that out, but I could surely play this off the top of the library, buff everything else up, and oh, look at this. I can play that, and then I can play this, and then I will play this, and I see that I can remove an enchantment now. That will just cost me a little bit of mana. Okay, so now with that said, let's see what we have here. Let's get rid of that. Let them get that. Is that going to be a problem? Nope, they get to stack their deck the way they like. Now, mass removal, since we are playing historic, well, that sucked. All right, so, all right, we can work through this. Oh, that's going to be annoying. All right, so 16. I'm going to decline. Yeah, let's get this on the board and see if we can intimidate them out of it. Let's get 2 life. Draw another card. Yeah. Intimidate them right out of the game. I like it. But is that a fair assessment of what this deck can do? It might be. We'll go on to the second game and see. I don't... not going to complain, not going to complain, not going to complain. It's interesting to note that I am up against a discard deck again. Why is that? I know that the shuffler is fine and everything is good. Matchmaking is fair and the metagame. But anyhow, all right, so they're taking out creatures. So we are vulnerable, somewhat vulnerable to early removal. That slows it down a little bit, but since I am using it for mana, it means that it can be targeted. What do I have here? We want mana on the board fast. We want to go wide fast. I like these. I think I like the new triplets better, though. I mean, this gives me mana, so I shouldn't complain. All right. And yes, okay, what am I going to get rid of? Well, I have the most of... Actually, what? Yeah. Okay, well, never mind. Move on to the next step. Drop this for each creature on board. Drop these guys, since those guys support themselves. This makes me vulnerable. I don't like losing that. I don't like losing that hexproof. And what's going to happen here? Okay, so. All right, fair enough. Okay, we'll just go a little bit wider. Let's spend all this mana to play more creatures. If you are still here at this point, if you find any value in these videos, please consider subscribing. I'm trying very diligently to get to 500 subscribers. That would be awesome. Removal. I will decline that and take the damage. Thanks. All right, so I see them being able to draw cards. I see my board gone. That's what I see. There's me being salty. There's my finger coming up. That's the sleeping. That's it. The snoring obelisk there. That's what that is. All right. So 2 out of 3 is what we do. All right. So I've seen a lot of people doing this. They're building these lands up with enchantments, and then they put down something that lets them untap it. Seems like a smart play, but we're gonna go wide and we're gonna go fast. We're gonna draw some more cards. Going to try to figure out why my computer's doing that and ignore it and then move on. And all right, so there's a lot. A single land removal, not a bad thing to have in every deck. Field of Ruin something, and Eldrazi, that's no good. What the heck? All right, so how many pips does that get us? Actually, let's just get this out on the board. Make them use the removal on that. This gives me lots of +1/+1s on things. I probably should have, no, not with a 5/7. I was going to say I should have swung in with that, but not with a 5/7. As they unload their hand, well, I can unload my hand better. We'll see. Let's do this. Let's keep the momentum going by drawing another card. This, yep. Oh, oh, game over. Very nice. Look at the deck here. We have mana ramp, mana ramp, mana ramp. Some other little triggered abilities, mana ramp, card draw. Going to get some extra tokens with that. Again, I should have had more of those gorillas in there, but this seems like value. So was that just luck? Just 2 out of 3, and it was just lucky. Let's do one more bonus game. This is the next game that I played. I was not sure about this. I was not confident. But I wanted to know what it was actually like. So I wanted to get one more. Every now and then you get lucky 2 out of 3. Let's make it, if we can, 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Unless we're up against a discard deck. Seems to be control. Seem to be going to be some white, some blue, some shenanigans. Let's get Temple of Deceit, actually. So if they're given the chance to take out the small stuff first, they didn't. So we will continue to go wide. Let's see. All right, get plenty of mana on the board and gain some life, since we are going to be spending that Phyrexian life later. And all right, so what do they got coming? Some kind of removal. Ouch! All right, well, I decided I press my luck and go for 3 out of 4. That was maybe a mistake. So yeah. If you want to share in my shame, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now if you want to. My hubris. You can watch me fail anytime. Maybe it'll make you feel better about your own life. Lord knows we could all use that sometime. We are recovering from that board wipe pretty dang quick, though. So having said that, 10 mana. I need to draw 10 cards to spend that mana. Maybe not 10 cards, maybe 3 cards. 3 cards would be a good number to draw. What are they thinking about? There. Oh, that's not good. I'll let them wonder what that card is. Let them make a decision. Wow, that was an easy decision, wasn't it? Just get the counterspell, right? All right, so they got a book. Do I have any way of... There's a way of removing enchantments and artifacts right there. Sweet. What do we draw into? Oh, all right. Well, that's kind of lame, actually. All right, swing in with everything. Put them to a decision for all their chips, right? That's what That's what Texas Dolly says. Anyhow, all right, so they're going to shuffle through. Look, what are they looking for? Another board wipe, probably. And, oh no, I don't like that. And this goes back to my hand. Well, luckily I have something else to exile that I was never going to play, or less likely to play. Oh, I like this pairing. Let's get this on the board. Can we get enough mana out of that? Let's put this on the board. 10 mana. That's going to let me drop this on the board next. And I just burned the crap out of my fingers, and thanks for watching. All right. Get hot food's hot. Yes. Thanks.